So what does it mean to have a God mindset? The goddess mindset is a way of being or a way of living to help you access the divine power of God that resides within you, the I Am principle. The principles of the goddess mindset will help you to recognize your true power and help you learn to access that power. You will come to understand that there is a living God that resides within you and that you are created in the image of the great I Am. That you are created with purpose, with love, and divine purpose. You were created and formed by God Himself, created in His very image. Having a God mindset will aid you in overcoming obstacles, living a life full of joy, peace, happiness, and success. Realizing that through God within you, there lives an eternal being and creator, and that you have been given the power through God to achieve any and everything that your mind can conceive. For if you can conceive it and believe it, you will achieve it. The goddess mindset will help you transform your very being and give you a life you never dreamed of, if you are willing to accept and recognize the very God within you. The God within you says, I am successful. The God within you says, I am rich. The God within you says, I am loved and cherished. The God within you says, I have the ability, the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge to create anything I wish to create. But if we could really grasp that concept, imagine how different your life would be right now. For imagination's sake, let's say that there was a tiny genie lamp over your chest, and you knew there was a God inside. What could be impossible? Every time you wanted or needed something, you would know, all I have to do is just access this God within me, and I'll have whatever I need. So why then do we have such a problem when it comes to understanding that God truly lives in us? The scripture says, in Him we live and move and have our being. But how many of us are truly living and moving like God is within us? We don't use our God power to speak to our mountains to be moved. We tend to focus on our problems and even magnify them by reliving the exact same negative scenario that occurred in our lives over and over again. We tell others about our problems, thus creating a ripple of negative emotions that remain in our subconscious minds and manifest in the natural. Everything might in fact be going wrong, but when you understand that there is a living God moving within your being, you'll command that those mountains be moved out of your way. You'll command that you are a victor instead of a victim. And you will begin to unleash the inner God or goddess and tap into that mindset of power and privilege and create the life you truly want to live. I invite you to acknowledge the God within you. No matter what your background is, your social status, or your circumstances, you have great power within. Don't settle. Don't give up. Don't give in. Transform your being and begin to declare victory over your life today.